Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Thrones of Britannia, the Die Flinty campaign, episode 7, and we are still in the thick of it. There's not much we can do. We're surrounded still. God, this is very, very painful. I do have some skills available, so that might be a little bit helpful. This is for my king. I can do Bard again, which is 15% unit replenishment, or I could do Quartermaster. Now, I'm thinking, because he is my king, it's probably more advantageous for us right now to go ahead and increase the Quartermaster. And then I also have this other guy over here, and he is the governor. So I'm going to go ahead and increase his forager, because his loyalty is already pretty high up. So that takes us down to -13 on the food. We're slowly starting to get better with this. I mean, losing that entire army in the last episode is very helpful. But other than that, I can't really do anything else. I still am facing low loyalty, attrition from having negative food, low public order because I only have like 3 cities, and a food shortage. Ay. Okay, so not much changed. We're still negative on our food. We can't really go anywhere or do anything. Fortunately for us, we're not losing money, so that's a plus. It's our friendly little neighbor over here. I'm still not really entirely sure as to why this faction, Gwynd, is not attacking them yet. I really don't understand that. This faction is pretty much just staying right here, Midi, and then these two, they're all... I don't know if they're at war. Let's take a look at that and see. Okay, this faction right here, Alaric. They're deteriorating pretty quickly. So maybe they'll fight each other. If we can get at war with one of them, that'll be very, very helpful. I could possibly, if I had enough food, eventually, be able to take... And I think, actually, I might be getting a little bit of food back from... I think I was waiting on like 2 turns or something like that. My food was supposed to increase. We'll have to check that out. But I might be able to raise an army over here and then come and start raiding on this back end over here. Kind of draw these forces back, start expanding my territory out. That's the plan for now. I don't know how well it's actually going to work. Let's take a look at this really quickly, though. I have 1 turn left, and I get 67 food. Well, there's not much I can do right now, so let's go ahead and end the turn. If my food can be replenished, hopefully, I can get, like, an army of 3 or 4 troops. Okay, East Angles and North Ambry declare war on each other, blah, blah, blah. That really didn't do anything for me because that's over in England. This faction is attacking us. We're still under attrition. How is our garrison army? I mean, they're going to be pretty depleted. Actually, no, they're not. So we should be able to defeat this force pretty quickly and at the very least start expanding back this way. If we only have 1 faction against us, that's going to be a lot better. Looks like, oh, I lost 2 factions. Our 2 factions are not mad at me anymore. So, Alaric and this other faction, Ergalia, okay, whatever. I'm still curious as to why my food went to -1, from -13 to -1. I don't really know why that is the case. I mean, I guess that's okay. Maybe we got a little bit of unit replenishment. Either way, I'm still not really sure. What are the other means of being able to upgrade some food? I need 50-50. 5,500 coins. I'm getting about 1,000, so in roughly, you know, 3 or 4 turns safely, I can do that. This right here is going to give us a little bit more money, plus additional armor. I do not have the 30 food production that it would take to go ahead and increase public order. By doing this, I don't have it. I would have to start taking on a lot of these other settlements over here. The cool thing is, though, with these 2 factions being neutral with us for now, what we could do is we could start raiding up here. And not necessarily taking an entire army, building one up from here. We could start taking it over with our king if we're able to defeat this force. I don't know. I've got a little bit of options here. I'm liking this a lot better than what we had before. But still, we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get into a battle as soon as I end the turn. That's my hope. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, faction destroyed. They did not attack me, which was really weird. Maybe they're just waiting? Oh god, what? Why did my food go to -10? Characters, buildings. That literally doesn't make any sense. It's not like I got any unit replenishment out of that. Okay. Well, whatever, I suppose. This faction has moved down south. They still have not attacked over here. Huh. Okay. This is one of those weird parts of the game where you don't really know what's going on, and you kind of have to just muddy your way through it. Now, is there any kind of civic thing that I can go ahead and do? No, there's not. Technologies to research. This is going to increase our upkeep for our sword and axemen. I do not want to do that. I can do siege techniques. Having all the foot soldiers and cavalry, the cavalry in the lands is a little help. Okay, siege construction, medium siege engines, all armies. I mean, that might be a little bit helpful, but for right now, let's go ahead and do the trained spearmen, which gives me Eastmen spear band, so they're going to be a little bit better than the Eastmen warband. It's going to take 4 turns regardless, so I'm not super concerned. I need to be mindful of this army, just see if they're going to come after me. But I don't fully understand, because I think the Viking Sea Kings are the only ones that don't take attrition, so sitting out in the middle of the water doesn't really make any sense, unless they're at war with this faction over here. I mean, it's deteriorating pretty quickly, but I think it's leveled off because they've left. That's probably what it was. The AI said, hey, let's get out of here. Food shortage, risk of rebellion, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Looks like a couple of factions are destroyed. I still don't understand. They have not attacked me yet. This is highly frustrating. Maybe they're just waiting until I die, because I'm still getting attrition. If my main army dies, that's not going to be pretty for us. This faction did move up over here, back where they came from, which is good for us. Is there anything else we can really do at the moment? I mean, we're almost there to be able to start getting a larger farm back over this direction. And it looks like we are gaining public order by 1, which is nice. Now, there's nothing else we can really do at the moment. This kind of sucks. I wish that it wasn't really the case. I mean, I need to start doing battles. I feel like we've had quite a few battles in the last 6 episodes or so. And a lot of them are happening in the same spots. That's kind of something about this game. I mean, when you're down and out... What the heck was that about? So you decided to just come over here and then... What, bait me? Well, I wasn't going to come attack you from the outside. I'm not an idiot. That literally doesn't make any sense. It also kind of messes with my plan a little bit of defeating his army and then going back. Maybe he'll come back and attack me again? I don't know. But we do have enough money right now to go ahead and increase this farm one more time. Gives us plus 70 food production. 125 income from the farm, 1 ag estate. So that's going to take 10 turns. It's going to be worth it for sure, because we are gaining more money now than what we had. About 100, almost 200 more coins per turn. That's going to be helpful. The other thing is this. Like, I could technically go... Well, with this other army over here, I can't really do anything. I'm kind of gridlocked.
We'll see this through.
I guess what I could do is disband a unit. And then, I don't know, that'll take away the negative effect. These archers aren't that helpful, realistically. So we've got 10 food now. So I'm wondering, is the replenishment going to start coming back? Probably not. I don't know how this is affected based off of the troop count. I don't know if it's like 1 unit counts for the same amount of food the entire time, or if it's 1 unit counts the same amount of, or doesn't count the same amount of food, and if the unit's not full, it'll tick away from this as it starts to replenish. I don't know. We'll find out really, really soon. I guess in the next couple turns or so. Finally, they decided that they wanted to fight. This is great news for us. Alright, this is perfect. Now let's see if they've actually destroyed anything. No, they have not. There are no reinforcing armies, so this should be a lot easier than what it's been in the past. Let's go ahead and do what we normally do. You guys have seen this a million times, so I'm going to go ahead and skip to the battle. But let me go ahead and get this sorted, and I'll be right back. Alright, same old, same old. We got this set up. Now, I wanted to do something a little bit different. It does not look like they actually have any... Oh, no, they do. for the life of me, I could not see that battering ram. Now, I'm glad that I do have this up front already, so we should be good there, but we also do have 2 more siege towers, so I need to be very strategic about that. Let's rotate the camera a little bit, speed it up. Does not look like they had any other forces coming from any other direction. This typically seems to be, I mean, you guys have seen it before, but typically seems to be the only other location that they like to come from. So, I don't know. We should be good. I went ahead and put my governor up front here and put this other army. I think these Eastman mailed axemen with 66 troops are the ones that have been so valiantly defending the front lines. The governor is also a tier 3 unit, so we should actually no, wait. He's only tier 1. Oh god. Okay, well, that might be interesting, but hopefully he's going to be able to hold the lines. If not, I'll have to move some of my troops in. We will see. What is this? Taunt. Whoa, 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 whoa. What in the heck was that? How did they get through? Oh my god. I gotta pay more attention. This is not going to be great, but they already are running, which is good. We should be okay. Holy crap, man. Let's go ahead and move these troops right here. Move them back up. Let's move them back up over here. I mean, I had enough troops to be able to maintain that. Shield wall. Come on, boys. Hold the line. I do not understand why they are not attacking over there. I do have a weaker unit in that direction. Okay, well, let's go ahead and use our bowmen. And can we shoot these troops? Turn off skirmish mode. I'm going to have you... Well, you know what? No, we're going to leave it as is. How is the spear unit doing? It is not doing that great. Okay, it looks like most of these troops are moving to the front. Let's push forward, attack them. I don't understand why you won't go up. Oh my god, this is a little bit of a cluster. These 2 troops should be able to hold on. They're not flanking this direction. Doesn't make any sense to me. Let's go ahead and push these units this direction. What is happening over here? Oh, that's what it is. Glass cows. They're the really good berserker types. We've only killed 10 of them. Those 2 main units of glass cows. That is not good. Can we take our general? Let's do a morale increase. Those are some pretty serious units. These are just spearmen. They're not doing very good. This unit is doing just fine holding against them. If we can defeat these 2 units over here, we're going to be able to push this direction. Okay, what are my good... I got to keep that main army alive. How do I taunt? Well, that's not working. Maybe it's because I already did something? Well, that doesn't really make any sense. Okay, those troops broke through, but they're not doing that great. How is my... Ooh, yikes. Their entire army, with the exception of these archers over here, have pushed through. We are breaking 1 unit of glass cows. My governor is losing quite a few troops. I think he's lost about 30 or so. These troops are starting to get defeated a little bit. These spearmen are going down a little bit in numbers. Let's
They flee before our might.
Let's take these 3 units. Push them right there. We're starting to break over here. We did not actually break these glass cows. I don't know why I can't actually select them. That's stupid. Alright, push. Flank them. You're a better unit than they are. We did break one unit of glass cows. Current axemen, I mean. These glass cows still have 90 units. These spearmen are getting absolutely wrecked. Let's do a nice little morale increase. We're breaking these 2 units over here. This is good. We can take these 2 units, move them back this direction. That's wonderful. How are we doing down in the pits? We're doing pretty good. It looks like they put most of their units, their good units, up on the walls and sent in only their archers and stuff like that. Push forward. No, go this way. Charge, men, charge. Flank them. Oh, look at that. Not the best charge I've ever seen, but now they're surrounded. We don't have to worry about missile fire at all. These spear units have left. All of those units have been defeated. Don't go that way, you're going to get destroyed. Oh, it's the Eastman Warband. Yeah, the spearmen. But I do believe that is one unit in our garrison, so we should be fine. We did break these units. Wonderful. We've captured the gates. All oil is going to be spilling down on top of these men. Most of them are archers. This is going to be a pretty quick victory for us. Let's push these units forward. Push, men, push. We've got the gates. It's only a matter of time. Let's speed it up. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful slaughter. We're breaking them. We're starting to, or we were. Okay, there's one broken. Javelins, archers, archers, javelins, javelins. One more unit. Oh, this is a tier 3 sword infantry, but they have been defeated. Now, let's run these men down. Push, men, push. Charge. Push. We gotta kill these guys, as many as we possibly can. Where's the tier 3 unit? We don't have any cav, so that's going to be impossible for us to get them later on. Push. Let's get these tier 3 units right here, these male troops. Come on, men, run them down. Let's look at this number. Oh yeah, it's starting to go down pretty significantly. This is really good. Wonder how many troops they actually have left. Showing not a whole lot of any. These troops are almost completely done. They've got 13 left. How many men do we have left? 847. So it seems like every time we have one of these battles, we lose about 200 men. For whatever reason, the garrison army does get replenished, even when we're low. And we're experiencing attrition. That must be just part of the game mechanic. But we can go ahead and end the battle. They have 9 troops left in that unit. I don't think they're going to be able to hold on to them, because we're going to go ahead and do the unit replenishment for us. Yeah, like I said, we lost about 242. We've got 858 remaining. They lost 1,000. They have 300 remaining. But it's only their archers. Their main force is completely obliterated. I think what I might actually do, just for safety, is go ahead and kill the remaining troops that they have. Kill the captives. Yeah, it's just the archers. Okay, I can breathe. I can do something now, finally. And wow, it looks like these two factions are finally at war with this one other faction over here. So that's going to be taken over pretty quickly, I'm assuming. These two are fighting. It's not going to look good for them. Hopefully Gwyn is not going to be able to come over here and start to be a hassle. It looks like my allies down south should have joined me. Should have. Didn't. Should have.
My warriors are ready.
All right, we're starting to make a little bit of headway.
Can't do that.
I could take this over. I'm not going to right now at the moment. What is this one? This one is strictly that one is a abbey, which does +4 public order. That might actually be kind of helpful.
We will bring you glory.
Now, I do have a garrison army here that will be able to defend us. Let's go ahead and repair all 3 of these.
We pledge our service.
And let's go ahead. I don't know. Let's wait a turn, see what these guys end up doing. If not, I need to start pushing past them. Their army is starting to build up, though. And I don't have any cav. Is there any way I could recruit a unit of cav? I can. Let's do 1 unit of them, down to 15 there. I've got some pretty advanced troops, though. These berserkers are so expensive, but they're helpful. I guess I could do 1 more unit of Eastman mailed axemen. 665, 855. I wonder, what are all these guys? Eastman mailed axemen. Okay, let's do a cheaper unit, I guess. Or we could do a skirmisher cav. Alright, we're going to keep that right there, just so we have a little bit of a force. We don't have enough troops to be able to run all these guys down is the problem. Looks like I've got a mission. Capture and hold 3 ports on the mainland of Britannia. I get +10 tribute. That might be something that we should do. Like, just forget Ireland as a whole and start moving away. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be advantageous or not, but it's something. This army looks like it's starting to get replenished, and they've gained 6 more troops. I don't know what their health is going to be like, and I'm fearful of attacking them and losing all of my troops. And it looks like our faction over here has been destroyed, I guess, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. We do have a little bit of technology that we can go ahead and increase as well, so I don't know. I'm assuming, yeah, we still don't have any civic. We can do horse breeding, but we're starting to run out of things that aren't going to cost us, so that's kind of a problem. Something we're going to have to face later on. Ivar, what have you got? Let's do Forager, +10. Or, no, +5, so we're at -5 again. Ah, good lord. All of this food, man. We still have 7 turns left. I mean, yeah, I just don't have enough troops. Hopefully they'll come after us and attack. Maybe that's what we do. Let's go ahead and upgrade them, though. And they gave them bronze armor.
Never.
Yeah, that's a lot of archers. A lot. Hopefully they do come after us, though. That is the ultimate goal.
Our foes shall fall.
Faction destroyed. Marseille. Okay. They're still building an army up, and I'm able to see more of what they've got. They're still building up, though, so they probably won't come and attack me, but there's absolutely no way I can come and do anything at this moment. I'm not getting any food back because of a lack of food. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is actually disband these horse boys. Is that what they are? I don't know. You know what I mean. They're the skirmisher cav. So I'm going to disband them so we have a positive food. We can start getting this army back up. That's going to be really, really helpful. Like I said, there's nothing else we could really do at the moment because this army is here. If I go over here and attack it, they're going to come and attack me. That's not something I can risk doing at the moment. Yeah, and I can't actually raid it from the sea, so that's out as well. No. Oh, that's that army. I was like, what? Can I go ahead and increase this? I mean, I could, but let's go ahead and build up our food a little bit more. Or, I mean, build up our our income a little bit more before we do that. Just because hopefully these guys leave. Please, for the love of God, leave. Alright, perfect. This army started to leave. That's a really good sign for us. This army's all the way up at 20. They're almost there with unit replenishment. So I am expecting them to come after us. Now, something I don't understand, though, is why we're experiencing attrition. Because we have enough food right now. That one really, I don't fully understand. We could get a little bit more money by having a larger thrall market. We could get more armor as well. See, I don't know what the benefit would be. Actually, it would be bad for us right now because our public order is -5 already. So why would I add an additional -2 on the public order? That just wouldn't make any sense. How many more... What is this? The Pagan Kings? Have I always had this? Probably. Oh my god. Decrees. Let's see here. I have enough tribute to be able to do something. And I have enough money to be able to do something. Okay, I can increase my... or decrease my construction costs and increase my port chain income. I could do +10 to faction allegiance. And I could also do +25 unit replenishment, +5 supplies, but it's a -2 food unit upkeep. So that actually doesn't help me at all. Great. Well, that's pretty cool. This faction up here wanted a peace treaty, went ahead and took it during the turn change. This army has left, back to Gwent. That's fantastic. We don't have to worry about that too much, I suppose. The other thing is, we could definitely start to kind of take this over. Because down here, we're pretty much surrounded by allies. So, if I can kind of escape this whole craziness over here, I am under siege right now. Hopefully we can wipe them out, and we do have some cavalry that we can start chasing them down after the fact. The thing that I still don't fully understand is, I have positive food. So why am I still experiencing attrition? That literally doesn't make any sense to me at all. I know we're under siege right now, but before then, we were experiencing it. So, I mean, what's going on with that? Troop health is okay. Not the greatest on this. That might be a little bit concerning, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Insufficient supplies, maybe that's what it is.
We'll see this through.
Ah, it's a supply issue. Okay. The supply chain's not messed up. We should be getting supplies from back over here. I'm assuming maybe we aren't. We have burned through quite a few turns, though. We've burned through 6 so far. So maybe we'll... I don't know. Maybe we'll be doing a little bit better once we get this cattle farm up in 4 turns. I know I keep saying that, but there's honestly nothing I could really do at the moment. This faction over here is being absolutely obliterated by these two that were at war with me. I wouldn't be surprised if they start coming back after me sooner rather than later. But if we can build up a large enough force, we might have this southeastern portion of the continent pretty well taken care of. Let's go to diplomacy. First and foremost, let's see if we can actually do something with them, like a defensive pact. Nope. What about vassal kingdom? Nope. What about military access?
This doesn't...
That's so dumb. I don't understand.
Lay out your propositions, my friend.
Friendship.
This seems fair.
Let's be friends. Can we do anything else? Nope, that's insulting. What about these guys? Cancel declaration of friendship. No, let's not do that. Enemies. Oh my god, this guy is mad at everybody. They're worse than me. Well, they're probably going to get obliterated pretty quickly, so I'm not too concerned about them. Hopefully, Midi's going to attack me this turn. Hopefully, they're not going to do what they did previously, and back and forth and back and forth. Oh, wow. And just like that, I didn't even see this coming. This faction has started to completely take over this whole section, separating us between the northern factions that have started to attack. What the heck? Where did they come from? They just completely took all of this over. That's another decently sized faction. And it might have Midi at a run for its money. Let's take a look at the diplomacy. I mean, obviously they're at war. They just took their settlements. Ooh, wow. That's actually going to be really helpful. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not friendly with them. Maybe I could be. What's this faction?
Sit. Have some ale. Tell me.
Nope. Let's try a declaration of friendship. Heck yeah, man. Don't come after me. Let's start taking some of this stuff back together.
Our foes will suffer. No.
Okay. Yeah, they still haven't attacked. Hopefully they'll attack this faction back here, maybe? Oh, this is beautiful. So it looks like I've got 2 armies to help out their large army. They're going to be completely obliterated because we had a nice little defensive pact with them. Or not defensive pact, but we're friends with them. So let's get this army the heck out of here. Auto-resolve it. I'm going to be extremely defensive. We've obliterated that army. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful blood. I don't know how many men I actually lost. I don't think I lost really any. So let's take on the warriors. That's amazing. We are finally protected. Let's become friends with these guys immediately. What is happening right now? Why is there a faction coming after us?
Not possible.
Or are they just exploring? I don't know.
Foes shall fall.
Out of curiosity, I wonder. These guys are really, really close. I don't necessarily want to do anything too dumb. Like, I don't know, say attack this, but that is a lot of food. Oh my god, that's a ton of food.
My warriors are ready.
We're finally getting our army back up to somewhat strength. We've got about 3 turns left. I need to come after here and start taking some of this on. But I don't know if any of these actually have any farms or anything. That could prove to be a little bit concerning for sure. Okay, can we, like, become really good friends with these guys? Where are they? There they are.
Come share the comforts of my household.
No. Military alliance? Nope. Military access? Nope. I mean, I could give them a gift. Excessive.
We're happy to take you.
That's fine. Let's be a little bit excessive. They're at war with a lot of people, but they're being very helpful right now. Hopefully this faction isn't actually going to come after me. It might be a raiding army. I'm not entirely sure if they just is a faction from down southwest of Ireland over here.
We serve to the end.
Oh my god, that's so confusing. That's the last thing I need to do is piss these guys off. United against us. Invited by Midi. We've got a new faction that's joined the fight against us. Great. Where exactly are they? I don't even know. Are they even here? Let's take a look at diplomacy. Dude. DeWet. Okay. They're mad at us now. That's fantastic, I guess. I don't really understand that. My strength ranking is lower than theirs. That's fantastic. Not too surprising, I guess. This faction started to move on.
I can't do that.
I don't know why these guys are mad at us. Let's try and do some kind of like a peace treaty, please.
Speak honest and true, or leave now.
They're a vassal kingdom. That's why. Great. I can't leave. Well, I guess I could.
Bring you glory.
It's not going to do me much good, but... My unit health is going up quite a bit, though.
We pledge our service.
So maybe I should. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Alright, this faction has still not attacked me. I'm pretty confident in our garrison army being able to hold off an army of 20. I mean, I hardly ever used any of these troops beforehand. Let's take this faction. occupy it.
As commanded.
That's going to increase our public order, but we do need to convert it to something more useful. A religious estate. This gives us 10% increase in commerce. They cost the exact same to be able to do. 2 public order, 4 public order. Let's do 4 public order.
Enemy blood will flow.
All right, MIDI over here this is a food settlement. Oh, it's an actual city. What about right here? Oh, we need this one for sure. I don't even know if they're going to be able to come after us and help out with that. Things are looking good for us right now. Let's get 1 more cavalry unit. Okay, so that takes us down to 5. That's okay. That was expected. Let's start moving this direction, and we'll take this settlement first, and then we'll move up. Because then we'll have more food to be able to do it. We've got the money to be able to do it. Let's take a look at the technology. Let's do trained cav. And let's start moving this way. Actually, you know what? Let's hold on for right now, because I don't know what this army is going to do. I have a strong suspicion we could hold them off. We've held them off like that beforehand. So, I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and just end the turn. Here come the missionaries. Remain pagan, convert, order a mass conversion. Missionaries have arrived in your lands, eager for converts. Will you listen to their message or ignore the good news they bring in favor of continuing the old ways? Your armies do not wish to convert, and your continued refusal would make them grow even stronger. But the missionaries are appealing to the people under the new belief system. They would become more content with their lot and easier to rule. Or perhaps a middle path may be possible. You could convert, but leave everyone else to make their own choice. Yet choose with care. Once you have baptized into the faith of Jesu, there's no turning back. 2 public order, -8 unit replenishment. Yikes. King converts. -2 faction loyalty. Major diplomatic bonus towards all other factions. +2 influence. Remain pagan. Stay loyal to the old gods and keep the old ways. A life of fighting and feasting, and damn the peasants. 18% unit replenishment. +6 unit morale, all armies. I'm not really sure what I should do here. I mean, my king could convert. You know what? Screw it. We're Vikings. We don't mess like this.
Warriors are ready.
Let's kill this stupid faction. No, no, no.
Onward to glory.
I don't think so. Messing with my plans. Well, during the middle of the turn change, Midi wanted to go ahead and make a peace treaty. They offered 900 coins. Seriously? 900 coins? That's what you were going to do? That is absolutely a terrible, terrible offer. I also went ahead and added 1 more general to the army, just because this one guy over here was just kept coming back and forth and messing with my mission to come back over here and destroy Midi off the face of the planet. If I destroy them, I'm pretty sure it's going to be helpful for us in the long run when it comes to these other armies that are allied with them, just because. So I'm going to keep this guy right here. If I lose him, I lose him. I'm not that worried about it. These 2 factions are taking over our tree faction friends. I'm going to call them the tree faction friends. Their army looks like it's been pretty much wiped out. That's okay. We didn't actually have any kind of a peace treaty or anything like that with them, so I'm not too worried about it. But they are really, really close to us. My king, fortunately, is over here. We are going to go ahead and occupy the settlement. We've got 65 food. Hallelujah. Amen. Finally. This has been such a disaster from the very beginning. We've got 10 units, so I need to be strategic with this. I can get 6 units, and I'm thinking it's probably best if we just keep this in 1 army, or we could move this guy back over towards our existing faction. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and kind of spread this up a little bit. This is like on the complete opposite side of Ireland. If I can get this settlement right here, especially because it's got a lot of food, that's going to be pretty helpful for us in the long run. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of troops to our ranks. We've got 10,000 coins with 1,000 more coming next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and splurge a little bit. I mean, we've got quite a few of these troops. Let's get one more of them. Let's get 3 units of archers. We've got 2 cav units. These guys are pretty expensive. Let's do some long axes just to mix things. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do the long axes. We've had issues with them in the past. Let's get some better spearmen to protect us against some cav. And let's do a couple of Eastmen Marauders. Now, is that... Yeah, that's 6 units. We're up to 17 now. Pretty big force. We should be able to take on this settlement, hopefully. It's not like they've got an existing army. Hopefully, I'll be able to be better at that. Let's take a look at the skills really quickly. Stigriar. Let's do Forager. So we're up on that as well. Ivar, what have you got? Let's do Forager as well. Oh, man, look at that. Plus 10 each time. That's fantastic. We could actually get a couple more troops if we wanted to. I'm going to hold off for the time being, and I'm going to go ahead and actually call this the end of the episode, guys. It's been a nice little trial and error. A lot less battles this time than in previous episodes, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.